had 2-hour-long matches on TV against Windham and against Steamboat. Let's talk about the Windham draw first. That was on syndication. It was the whole show. The entire show was you and Barry, and that was unheard of at the time.
Yeah. Well, there's another guy. I can't say enough about Barry Windham. You know, people forget that Barry is 6'6" and weighed 260 pounds, and to be able to go an hour, never take a breath, I mean, and stay out all night long with me. He never left my side. Barry may have stayed out later than me, but he just got in the ring. He was so natural, so good. We never talked about anything. We had such great chemistry that I wish his name was remembered in more high regard, because Barry Windham was one of the greatest of all time.
Now,
One of the greatest. Well, I'll use that word with Barry Windham all day long.
Now, with that Windham match, how did you guys deal with commercials? Did you do anything in the match to allow for them, or did you just...
No. My theory, it's Mick Foley's greatest line to me. He said, "Why do you want to work through the break?" I said, "Because you never know when the camera's on you, man." I work right through the break. I don't care what they tell me to do. I'm not comfortable throwing a guy out on the floor. I wasn't in those days. And then just walking around the ring, you know, which is what they do now sometimes. I don't know why, and I'm not the producer and I'm not the boss, but I would actually sometimes go to break while they're trading punches at the most, like, I mean, I have to go there again. I have to throw her and Sasha in this again. Two great performers, but in that tag match, they had Monday night, which was the opener. They tore the joint down, and when Sasha and Ashley put on a clinic, God, I mean, for men and women, they put on a clinic. But when they were trading forearms and chops and whatever they were doing, that's when the people, sometimes you go, my God, sometimes I'd rather have them go to break there to know that I would never come back and not miss that. Does that make sense?
Oh, for sure. And I think it's good to go to the break hot. I think that makes...
I do too. I don't we're going to argue that forever. But that clinic, you saw the match, right?
Of course.
The girls all worked their ass off. It was tremendous. They stole the show. And by the way, the boys didn't follow it until Roman came out. Sorry, guys. Till Roman and Brock and Paul, they followed it, but nothing else did on the show. The girls stole it. My hat's off to all of them. Becky and Sasha, a little bit, they were in there together, man. It's chemistry is good, if not better. I won't say better, because Ashley does a lot of aerial stuff than Steamboat and I. But I mean, when I see those two, I go, oh my God. And anybody watch that match, it was magic for both of them.
Not only did Ashley and Sasha do very well, but I think they carried the two relatively green girls.
Absolutely. But the girls, you know, they can't be expected to work at the same rate that Ashley and Charlotte have. But Ashley and Sasha have. But they carried their end off, and they worked hard, and they kept up with them, and that's the name of the game. That's how you stay on the team. You don't always have to be the fastest or the most elite player on the team, but you've got to keep in it, and they all did, and my hat's off to all four of them. They were great.